Hi, I'm Lauren Dodd. I'm a reporter for the Killeen Daily Herald. Today we'll be talking to Amanda Casebier, one of 3 candidates running for the Killeen Independent School Board Place 3. For more election coverage and videos, visit kdhnews.com and the Center for Politics. Amanda, why are you running for KISD School Board?
I fell in love with the school system when I moved from Oklahoma, and I had to have one child in the special needs program. And I found that the area was lacking, and I thought I was alone in it, and it come to find out I wasn't alone in it. And I believe with my background, my education, my personal history, that I am strong enough that I can stand up for those that do need that help, and to create a better program and improve the program, because they have great policies, but we need to implement them more. And I believe I'm the person that could do that.
And what are your top 3 issues or priorities as school board candidate?
Top 3, you're going to have me narrow it down. So, number 1, transparency. Transparency. I want to see more transparency for our main constituents, which is the taxpayers. The taxpayers, they need to see what is their money going to. And yes, you could say that, we have federal funding, we have state funding, but you know what? We pay federal and state taxes, so it's still our dollars. The educators, they work so hard, but their hands are getting really tied up. And so we need to know, why are they not getting the help? We need to know, why are these reports, failing for the past 7 years? We need to know what is actually going on and be more transparent with the public, people that are paying for this. Safety. I'm appalled by the 250 plus buildings that they're adding on. These little add-ons that's supposed to be a temporary fix has turned into a long-term fix with plans on adding more. And the fact that they don't even have bathrooms in all of them, that these children have to walk in an unsafe environment at times just to use a bathroom. And they keep falling behind on excuses after excuses of shorthanded. Well, go out there and get the employees that they need. Special education is going to be a really big thing with me, because that hits home a little bit closer with a special needs child. Brilliant kid, but he does need a little extra attention. And I really want to see improvement. I want to see people, stick to the policies. Everybody needs to adhere to the policies. Why did we fall behind for so many years? So I want to see improvement in transparency, safety, and special needs. And, I could go on with other few examples, but if you want me to pin it down, that's going to be my top 3.
And you touched on this already, but what are your thoughts about transparency and open government? But more specifically, what are your thoughts about the transparency in the situation of the district's release of Gibson Consulting Group's special education final audit report and the drafts?
Well, my issue is, if I am to be elected, I would require them to present reports at the monthly meetings, and the public is welcome to come and listen to these reports to see the improvements. And that's what I mean by transparency, is don't have these reports behind closed doors. Yes, you have your meetings behind closed doors, but I want to see these reports on a monthly basis, just to see the improvement, to show that that Gibson, they put together a wonderful plan, but I want to see it implemented. And this is really forcing their hands to implement these plans, and I want to see these actions take force. It's about transparency, and it's about having them take action immediately, not glossing over, not throwing big fancy words out and trying to make people feel good about it. You make people feel good about it by seeing the action, and that's what I want to see.
And lastly, what specific steps would you take to address special education issues in Killeen ISD?
Special education, I actually, over the last weekend, I sat down with a special education teacher, and she's heartbroken that the administration is pushing back, that they're trying, and she gave me examples of the steps that they're trying, and almost getting herself into hot water with the admin because they're pushing back, and she sees the need. So I see a block, I see a barrier, I see people at the top saying, do this, and then I see the hardworking teacher saying, I'm trying, and then there's that block. Why? Who is responsible? Why are we not having a smooth flow? Why are we having people fight it back against it? And I believe that with the reports being mandated at a monthly basis, we'll force them to view and see what's going on. We'll force them to find the issues, to see where we're lacking. I don't want to have this happen. It's happened to my kid, and I know if it's happening to my kid, it's happening to other kids, and that's wrong, and it needs to be fixed immediately. And I'm tired of people sweeping it under the rug and making everybody feel good about what's going on. No, it's time to see what's behind that curtain.